Welcome back to another episode of McDonald's Unboxed. This episode is dedicated to all you Cubs, Grubs, and YouTube subs. So if you haven't subscribed to Retro Spectrum, take a moment and click that beautiful red button. Now it's time to return to the African Serengeti. Wait, you forgot your passport? No worries, my friend. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
The path to Pride Rock begins at your local McDonald's.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
You can let family fun reign with the power of protein and milk, delicious apple slices, and a toy.
In truth, McDonald's has never actually had toys for the original Lion King. Those toys were exclusive to that other burger joint. McDonald's did, however, produce toys for Disney's direct-to-video sequel, Lion King 2: Simba's Pride.
There's one toy in each McDonald's Happy Meal you buy.
Did somebody say McDonald's?
And Lion King 1.5. Of course, I'm not sure that one could actually be considered a sequel. You see, the word sequel implies an event of circumstance that follows its predecessor, a subsequent course of affairs, if you will. And while Simba's Pride takes place after the original films, 1.5 actually takes place during the events of the original Lion King. It kind of reminds me of Back to the Future 2 when Marty returns to 1955. Hey! Remember the Back to the Future Happy Meal? I had the DeLorean. What a cool car. You know, it wasn't the director's first choice for a time machine.
So sorry for the interruption, but it's time for a special presentation from the Burger King Kids Club. As you've probably guessed, I'm Kid Vid, master of media, regulator of the remote, the epitome of cool in the 90s. What do you mean you don't remember me? Just imagine Jonathan Taylor Thomas with the ingenuity of Kevin McAllister and the raw processing power of the Atari Jaguar. Plus, I had a cute little dog named JD. After The Lion King premiered in theaters, it was Burger King, not McDonald's, that offered children a chance to take home one of 7 Lion King toys. Of course, it wasn't quite enough to feed consumers hunger for Disney's 30-second animated film. So in 1995, we gave kids what they really wanted: Lion King finger puppets. Oh, but we're not done yet, oh no. 1 year later, we gave Timon and Pumbaa their own Burger King Kids Club meal. Then KFC had to ruin everything and come out with their own Timon and Pumbaa toys. Who even knew the Colonel had kids' meals? A betrayal like that meant we had to break things off with Simba. The two kings split ways. You hear that, Disney? No more finger puppets for you. Now my fingers just feel naked.
And that is why Biff Tannen was the true hero of the timeline, and not Marty McFly. Did alternate 1985 have its problems? Sure, but he got the job done, and that's what's important. Now, let's make like a tree and open these Happy Meals.
You're waiting for me? Oh, sorry.
So I just wanted to say what a really incredible job McDonald's did this time around by incorporating the whole Lion King theme onto the box. So you can see this really cool design, this kind of Sahara design on the front of the box. And then when you flip the box over, you're going to see they're once again doing a contest for a family trip to Walt Disney World. And then as I flip over again, you're going to see Simba makes his appearance, large and in charge, on the back side of the box, which I thought was a really, really cool addition. And then finally, we always like to do something interactive. So this is called the Circle of Life ring toss, which I felt like was kind of like a dad joke, but it's kind of cheesy, but apparently you're supposed to throw this and try to hoop your toy, whatever toy you get. And speaking of toys, here is the selection they have this time around. There's actually 3 separate sets: Simba, Nala, and Zazu, Simba, Pumbaa, Timon, and Nala, and Rafiki, Mufasa, and Sarabi. So 3 separate sets, and they connect together, which is really cool. time to check out which one we got. All right, here we go. And it looks like, oh yeah, it's Rafiki and little cub Simba. I'm excited for this one because Rafiki is my all-time favorite Lion King character. So let's see what he looks like here. I honestly think this might be one of the best toys in the collection. I mean, think about it. This is not only one of the most iconic scenes in animation, but also one of the most iconic scenes in all cinema. If you've seen the new Lion King, you'll recognize Rafiki as the wise mandrill voiced by the South African actor John Canny. Now, if you are a fan of the Avengers, you'll probably remember him as Black Panther's father, King T'Chaka of Wakanda. Of course, Rafiki's original voice from the animated film was voiced by the late, great Robert Guillaume. Your parents might even remember him as Benson from the series of the same name. Rafiki was even played by a woman in the Broadway production, most notably actress Tsidi Laloka. Now, I'm told that if you shake this toy, it will even make some interesting noises. I mean, it kind of sounds like a cat purring. Maybe it's supposed to be little baby Simba. You know, we still have one more toy. Let's check out what's in our next Happy Meal. And it looks like this time we got King Mufasa.
Do it again. Mufasa. Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa.
I think it's fair to say that the majestic monarch Mufasa is one of the most iconic characters in cinema. So iconic, in fact, that they had to bring back James Earl Jones as the voice of Mufasa for the 2019 film.
Keep it rolling.
Some people will recognize Jones's voice as Darth Vader from Star Wars.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
But every time I watch Lion King, I always hear King Joffrey Joffer of Zamunda.
There's some people here to see you.
They're not from McDonald's, are they?
This toy's also given kind of a Aslan vibe for all you fans of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's really nice. It really looks good. And there's a little switch on the bottom, and I guess you can actually get him to say some different things.
Look, Simba, everything that light touches is our kingdom. Look, Simba, everything that light touches is our kingdom. Look, Simba, everything that light touches is our kingdom. Look, Simba.
All right, so it sounds like he's only got two sayings. Well, I mean, one's a saying, one's a roar. But I'm actually more interested to see what happens when we connect these two pieces, these two toys that we received today together.
Hey, that's not Simba.
So as I mentioned before, one of the really cool things about this set is it's actually a series of 3 sets that can connect together. So Mufasa actually connects with Rafiki, and as you can see, actually the only one I'm missing at this point is Sarabi, and then I'll have the whole set. So it looks like I'll have to go back to my local McDonald's. But of course, the video wouldn't be complete until I actually try out this Circle of Life ring toss. So here we go. All right, now we'd like to hear from our viewers. What did you folks think of the new Lion King? And who is your favorite Lion King character? Tell us all about it in the comments section below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to Retro Spectrum for even more McDonald's Unboxed.